Hi everybody, so today we are cleaning the garage. There's a door that leads into the kitchen. I have it propped open with a box, and here's all the things that are just stacked and stashed all over my garage. And we need to do this for a couple of reasons. First of all, we have winter coming upon us. It is October, and we need to be able to get at least one of the cars in the garage because we live in a townhouse, and if we don't have the driveway cleared, they don't plow it. There's a footboard to the bed that we took off. The toolbox that goes to my son's truck that he no longer owns back there. Toys for the grand doorables that they can't even get at. And all kinds of things just piled and stashed in every corner and every surface. So we need to get this cleaned up so we can get cars in the driveway, or in the garage rather, but also we have a history in our family of having what is known as Spaghetti Sunday, where all the kids who are in town come for dinner, and Phil makes a big pot of spaghetti for whoever happens to be around. And we haven't had it for a while because we used to have it every single Sunday, and whoever would get to the house first would just start the water boiling, and then we would feed whoever was there. But most of our kids have moved out of town now. Two of the five live out of town. One works nights. So it just kind of went on its way. It just kind of died a natural death with the other ones because the grandkids are older. They're in sports. They're hanging out with their friends. Some of the kids are working. Some of the kids are sleeping. Some of the kids are out of town. So it just kind of died its natural death. But we have family coming in from out of town, so we're doing a spaghetti Sunday so everybody can get together. And if you've been around my channel for very long, you know that when we have big family events, we eat out here in the garage. We just open that door up like it is now, and we have space heaters up here. There are two of them, and we just put the space heaters in here so the room stays warm. And we bring the art chairs up from downstairs. No, we bring the art tables down from upstairs. And as you can see, we have a collection of folding chairs. We have the chairs that are at the table. We have chairs that are upstairs. And we have Spaghetti Sunday. So we need to get the garage cleaned so we can eat and so we can park the cars in here this winter. So let's get busy. Walking into a mess this big can be overwhelming, and sometimes you just don't even know where to start. So I'm starting by picking up the little things that are just sitting out and in the way and really make it impossible for me to make a huge difference quickly. So I can't move any of the furniture or anything like that because there's all these little things just stacked on top. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, is clear up all those little things and get them out of the way so I can start working on the big things. I'm gathering up these decor pieces that have been stacked on top of containers and are just sitting on the floor that I'm not quite sure if I want to keep or if I want to get rid of yet. So I'm putting them all in a bag and putting them in the same area on the shelf where I have space, and then as I make my decisions on what I want to keep and what I want to discard, I will go back and get rid of those. And I'm going to go ahead and throw the candles that were in there away because they are the old-fashioned candle holders with the great big huge spike, and you put the candle on the spike and that's what holds it in place. And these candles were old, so they split when I took them off. So I'm just going to pitch those.
And what you give is worth it when you're holding me, when you hold me so close. I want further in under your skin. Wanna leave a mark so that I can be sure that you remember what's been. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good. side by side, knowing there is more in life that I want. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up, now I can see so much farther. Beyond the horizon. Beyond the horizon. I've been holding on, I wouldn't let you go. 'Cause every time I try, you find a loophole. I've been slamming the door and just leave you cold. When I come back, you've heated up the South Pole. You see my body.
During the summer in West Des Moines, there's a farmer's market on Thursday night, and they also do what's called Music in the Junction, and we go to that pretty frequently. So we had camp chairs that were either in the back of my car or just get tossed inside the garage when we need to put groceries and stuff in the car. So what I've done is gathered all of the camp chairs and I'm putting them back in the corner, and I'm going to put all of the folding chairs together as well. That way when people are here and we need chairs, or I want to know how many chairs we have, or somebody wants a camp chair to sit on the patio, or whatever the situation may be, they're all together in one spot and we know exactly where they are and we can grab them with ease.
Way to push or pull. And I am going mad just like you knew I would. You're reading me like an open book. You know me better than I ever thought you could. You see my body rush for the escape. Oh, my heart wants to stay. I'd run away, hit the road, and almost lane. But I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back. Just like a boomerang. I keep on spinning like a boomerang. My head is spinning on my shoulders. So what's the use of trying, baby? All the ways they lead to you. You're like a magnet.
These are the side rails to the bed that hook together to make the full bed. And because my son is taking the footboard to use as a headboard for his king size bed, we started out with 4 big totes of books and we're down to 3. You saw me take the books out of this tote earlier, and now I'm going to use this to collect all of the decor pieces that I took off of the tables that I removed out of the house when I did the living room simplification video, and I'll post that up above, and you can take a look at that. I'll also put the link in my description box. But so I'm going to use this empty tote to collect all of those items. Again, I just did this, so I'm not sure what I want to keep and what I want to actually get rid of. So before I make that decision, I'm going to gather it all into one location, put it in this tote on top of the table so I know that all of those items are safe, and then I can make my decision. If I have them out and I realize I want them back, I can go get them easily enough. But if I leave them in that tote and they're there for several weeks or even a couple of months, then I know I can get rid of them and I'm not going to miss them. So that's what I'm doing here, is gathering all those decor pieces that have just been sitting on top of the tables. So that will free up those tables and allow me to start clearing the center of the garage, and that's when you really start to see a big difference. All right, so the door is still propped open. We have all the chairs and the dog stool, the dog bed, folding chairs, camp chairs all together and all stacked in the corner. The bed frame has been moved over. Our son is going to come and get that. The rest of the stuff I just need to figure out a home for. Back there is one of the tables we use to eat, so it stays down here. That's the leaf to the kitchen table, which we will also use. The baby gate we use to control the dog. But the kids can now get at the toys. I'm going to list my son's toolbox on Facebook Marketplace. Phil needs to break down some boxes. We need to get the dustpan to clean up what I swept up. Over here we have the wrapping paper. This is a table I'm going to refinish. Up purpose and sell. My granddaughter's booster seat. Some Christmas things and some belongings that we still haven't gone through from my mom's items. Christmas trees. That table I need to sell. The TV needs to go to the Goodwill or the garbage. It doesn't work. I believe that's my mom's Christmas tree. I'll have to check, but I think that's my mom's Christmas tree, and my son is going to take that. But we took a lot of the stuff that was on the floor and put it on the shelves. All of these pieces of furniture need to be cleaned and then listed for sale on Facebook Marketplace. The footstool we will keep because it goes to the couch. And the books need to be gone through by the kids one last time and then taken to Goodwill for donation. But as you can see, let me go back against the garage door here. We clearly have room to put one vehicle in here, not two, but we have room for one. And since my husband has to drive back and forth to work every day, and since I work at home, we'll probably put his car in the garage and leave mine in the driveway since I never go anywhere during the week anyway. I also have automatic start on mine, so I can start mine and let it run and it'll melt the ice and snow, where his does not. So, but the goal is to get rid of a lot of this stuff. A lot of it is my mom's items that I just haven't finished going through. And as you saw, some decor pieces that I had out that I don't have out any longer. We have boxes up there, some of which are empty that can go, some are not. And then a lot of this stuff just needs to be sorted through. A lot of this is our stuff that has been sitting here for 3 years since we moved in that I've not done anything with. The crock pots we use, and I'll show you that in another video. We have one crock pot there and two over here, and we use those for big major holidays. But yeah, that's the garage cleaned up, and it only took about, well, all told it took about an hour, but that's because I had to stop because the dog was getting sick and needed my attention, so, but not too shabby. Not perfect, but certainly suitable for a spaghetti Sunday.